Thank you, everyone. Well, we're going to have a look at the week of the 12th of May through to the 18th of May with our Tarotscope. So here we go. I'm going to cover all 12 sun signs, and this could give you a good indication of what may influence your week. So let's take a little look here, just splitting the cards up. And here we go. So for Aries, you've got the Hangman in reverse. Now, the Hangman in reverse is really talking about resistances. You've got a few challenges around you. You may need to rebuild your confidence, trust in yourself, open up areas in which you may be finding you're needing to rebuild or restructure what you feel is possible. So there are going to be some resistances. You are going to come up against a period of people or circumstances that may not be as conducive or as willing to give you the help or the assistance. You may need to just really push through to see your own results come through here. Taurus, look, you've got change, which is known as Tower in regular cards, but in my deck it's known as change. You're going to find that this is a very unpredictable but a very busy week, so you may be finding yourself really focusing on areas in which you can create change. Maybe you need to be outside your comfort zone. There could be a little bit more travel around. It may be that you're looking at ways in which you can reinvigorate your own energy, be more proactive. Whatever it is, it's going to bring quite a big transformation before the week ends. Gemini, well, you've got your own card sitting here. We've got the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords is all about being able to make decisions and choices on the fly. This means that you could be finding that you're not really setting any concrete plans. You're just going to see how circumstances unfold around you. This is fantastic for contracts and agreements. It could be that there is spontaneity around offers and opportunities around you, which could help you to see light at the end of the tunnel a lot quicker. Cancer, you've got the death card, which doesn't mean a physical death, but it does show you here that you've got transformations and changes taking place, new attitudes, new outlooks on what you have been perceiving could be possible. It may be that you are just in a new stage in your life, and because of this, you may be finding yourself coming up with wonderful ideas or plans or goals in which to continue forward and see as a positive transformation for yourself. Leo, you have the King of Wands in reverse, and this tells you that there's going to be some inconsistency sitting in this week. Information is not going to be reliable. You may be finding schedules or routines change at the last minute. There is going to be a sense of needing to be a little bit more flexible or open to the fact that not everything is going to go according to plan. Now, this could also come down to you trusting yourself as well, because you may be going through a period of time of just changing your mind consistently. Virgo, you have the King of Swords in reverse. Now, the King of Swords in reverse is a very shrewd character. This is somebody who has a tendency, or is somebody that has the attitude of all or nothing. So when you're coming into this week, your mind or your energy will be about what can I do to get what I need and get it into place now. And this could mean that you need to be more discerning. You might need to be more pushier. You could find that you are dealing with circumstances around you that remind you to keep your wits about you. Okay, you might be dealing with people that are not really putting your best interests at heart. So this is very important for you to also maintain that sense of what we call sensibility in any decisions. Libra, you've got the star, and I love the star when it turns up. This tells you that you've got opportunities around you in which you can start having a little bit more perseverance in seeing your wishes and dreams, your ambitions, your goals, all coming together quite nicely. What I will say here is that I have learnt a lot around the star is that quite often what we get or what we're really hoping for may come together, but it will come together in a way that we may need to compromise on how it is going to benefit us. For instance, if you're changing job, you're looking at a better relationship dynamics around you, or even your finances, it could mean that some sacrifices need to happen for this to all fall into place. We've got Scorpio. Now, Scorpio, you will be finding the Five of Pentacles brings up a lot of conversation and talk around relationships. It's all around stress around you as well. It could have much to do with the fact that you are going through a period of time of reassessing your financial situations, your relationships with others, or working conditions. And you may be finding yourself feeling a little bit stressed about all of this. This is often a redundancy card, so it means situations that have been creating a lot of tension around you may be redundant, meaning that they need to be kind of fixed so that you can move on to be more productive or get a better result for your energy. Sagittarius, you have the Fool in reverse. This is you taking cautious steps throughout this week. You may be reassessing a lot of your plans and goals, making sure that you've got your finances in order. This could be about your betterment and your well-being, looking at ways in which you can be more positive. You may not be as trustful, and usually you're a pretty open personality, but you may be finding you're really questioning everything around you and the importance or the placement of that person or situation or area in which how it plays into your life. Capricorn, look, you've got the Lovers in reverse. This tells you here that there are small interferences sitting around in your personal dealings. You may need to temper your attitude. You could be finding slight little jealousies or little areas that are annoying you, but you're feeling like as if you're just drawn to it anyway. So just try and avoid any dramas if you can. Plans may not go exactly according to what you want, but it doesn't mean that you won't accomplish something throughout this week. Aquarius, Ace of Cups in reverse. There's a loss of confidence here. You're questioning your feelings. You're asking yourself, where do you stand in your life? Do people actually like you? Do you like you? So this is going to be a time in which you may be finding yourself breaking away from some of the friendships that you've had. Maybe this is even connected to relationships. It may be where you feel that your ambitions and your goals have been, and you may be really questioning where you need to be to replace that happiness or to replace that energy within yourself. Pisces, you have the Page of Cups, and I really do like this. It talks about your dreams, your aspirations, the wonderful things that you are feeling quite sensitive about, and seeing it all come into a point of materializing. So you may be finding yourself in your head a lot, but you're starting to look towards the future and some of those goals and how you can really make everything seem more possible in and around you. This is going to be a very, very productive time for you, and you may even find yourself writing down or following through on some of those opportunities. Let's take a look what the overall influence of what we really need to be aware of. Well, what we really need to be aware of, all of us, is that the Seven of Swords is in reverse. It talks about getting the right advice, following the right protocols, understanding that the information being delivered or the experiences that we are going through are for our betterment and well-being, and can lead to more productive and positive outcomes in the future. So sometimes it's good to listen to yourself if you know that you should be following through on information or advice or following up anything that has been outstanding. And sometimes it's always good to be able to get a outsider's point of view, especially if you are looking for something that enables you to be able to take major steps or make major transformations. But this is all about the professional areas and keeping things intact.